You did everything right today. You showed up, you worked hard, you were kind, you tried your best. And tonight, lying in bed, there is still that voice, the one that says it wasn't enough, that you should have done more, that everyone else is doing better, that you are somehow falling behind. This voice does not stop when you achieve more. It does not stop when people praise you. It does not stop when you reach the goal you are chasing. And once you understand where this voice came from, you can finally start to quiet it. The never enough feeling is a deep certainty beneath all your accomplishments that you are somehow inadequate, that if people knew the real you, they would be disappointed, that whatever you do, it will not be quite right. This is not low self-esteem in the casual sense. This is a fundamental belief about your own worth that follows you everywhere. You can be successful, loved, talented, accomplished, and still feel in the quiet moments that you are somehow not enough. The achievement does not silence the voice. The praise does not silence the voice. Reaching the goal does not silence the voice, because the voice is not responding to reality. It is responding to a story you learned about yourself a long time ago. A story that said you are not enough as you are. You must earn your worth. You must achieve to deserve love. You must be perfect to be acceptable. This feeling almost never starts in adulthood. It starts in childhood, and not always in obvious ways. For some people, it came from explicit messages. You were told you were not good enough, compared to siblings, criticized for your grades, made to feel you were a disappointment. It came from love that was conditional on performance, from parents who praised your achievements but did not see you when you were struggling, from feeling that your worth depended on what you produced, not who you were. Maybe you learned that being a problem was unacceptable, so you became the helper, the achiever, the good one, the one who did not need anything. Or maybe you learned that emotions were too much, so you learned to be smaller, quieter, more acceptable, more manageable. Whatever the specific lesson, your nervous system absorbed the same conclusion. I am not enough as I am. I must earn the right to take up space. How do you know if this is you? Number one, no achievement feels like it counts. You reach the goal. Then immediately raise the bar. The relief lasts a moment before the voice says, "What's next?" Number two, you struggle to receive compliments. When someone tells you something good about yourself, you deflect, minimize, argue, because accepting the compliment would mean believing it. Number three, you compare yourself constantly to people online, to friends, to strangers, and you always come out behind, no matter how much you have achieved. Number four, you apologize for existing, for taking up time, for having needs, for asking questions, for being in someone's space. Number five, you are exhausted because earning your worth is a full-time job and the bar keeps moving. Here is the painful truth about the never enough feeling. External success does not solve it. You can become wealthy, famous, beloved, brilliant, and still feel in the quiet hours that you are somehow not quite real, not quite valid, not quite enough. The voice that says you are not enough is not waiting for you to do more. It is repeating an old conclusion that was reached before you had any say in the matter, before you understood what worth meant, before you could defend yourself. That voice is not your friend trying to motivate you. It is an old wound trying to protect you from being hurt again, by making sure you never let yourself believe you are okay as you are, so that no one can take that belief away from you. But the protection is the problem, because you need to believe you are enough, not to feel good, but to actually live your life. The good news, this voice can soften, not through more achievement, through a different relationship with yourself. The first step, recognize the voice as separate from you. The voice that says you are not enough is not the truth. It is not your wisdom. It is a recording from your past playing on repeat. When you hear it, try saying that is the old voice, not the truth. The second step, notice when it intensifies. The not enough voice gets louder during specific moments. When you are tired, when you have achieved something, when you are about to be vulnerable. Notice the pattern. The voice is most aggressive when it is most threatened by your growth. The third step, speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love. If a friend told you they felt the way you feel, what would you say? You would not pile on. You would not agree they were inadequate. You would remind them of their goodness. Practice doing that for yourself. The fourth step, let evidence in. Your brain has been collecting proof of your inadequacy for years. Start consciously collecting proof of your worth. The kind words someone said, the thing you did well, the way you showed up. Over time, this builds a different file. You were enough before you achieved anything. You were enough when you were a child. You were enough on the days you failed. You were enough when no one was paying attention. The voice that tells you otherwise was installed by people who could not see you clearly, by circumstances that demanded you earn what should have been freely given, by a world that taught you that worth must be proven. But that voice is not the truth about you. It is just the loudest opinion you grew up around. You are allowed to disagree with it. You are allowed to choose a different story. You are allowed to be enough, exactly as you are, right now.
Pause. Think. Breathe.
If this video helps something, click subscribe, because next week we go even deeper.